Welcome to the Therapist and the Wildcard, the show about grief, mental health, and all the messy stuff in between. One of us helps people heal for a living, and the other probably needs more therapy. Together, we keep it real, raw, and sometimes ridiculous. Welcome to the Therapist and the Wildcard. I'm Vit.
Hi, Vit. What are your credentials?
Certified grief coach, psychology student, widow, and wildcard.
Nailed it.
Let's keep it. It's fine.
I'm Jen, the therapist that helps her recite her lines. Reminds her she's a widow. You know I love you.
I know.
All right.
I love you too.
Following up on some questions from our viewers.
Oh yeah, part 2 of viewer questions. My phone's cute on thing. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm either too much or not enough, depending on the day, and how do you start to regulate that?
Deep. All right, repeat it one more time.
Why do I feel like I'm either too much or not enough, depending on the day, and how do you start to regulate that?
It really depends on the context, I would say. But I feel like that individual may not be really self-confident. Like, oh, I know.
You know what?
Oh, I know.
You know who asked it?
Yes, I do. But you know what I mean? Like, if we don't feel good enough about ourselves, right? We feel like we're too much. We feel like we're not enough. We're not confident in who we are. And that happens. We all have days like that, right? Like,
Yeah, for
where
sure.
our self-esteem is lower. We're not as confident about ourselves. If I have a bad day in sessions, I think I'm the worst freaking therapist ever. You know what I mean? Like,
Ooh, do you?
oh yeah. I've come home crying before.
I've always wondered how that works, because like there's sometimes in grief group that I'm like, I got this, and there's other times where I'm like, I don't
got this.
Yeah, so that's normal.
Totally.
Okay.
But again, that goes to personal self-doubt, right? So this person, depending on their circumstances, could just be doubting themselves and who they are. Maybe they're struggling with a loved one, right? And they're not feeling good enough. Maybe they are struggling socially. You know, as we all start to get older, it's harder to make friends. And so we feel a little more isolated.
Yeah.
You know, our circles change. And that could be a big part of it too, you know. I don't know, what's your take on this?
I don't know, because like, I mean, I have the same, like, you know, some days I am on top of the world and other days I'm like, eh. But like in grief group the other night, I thought I was, eh. And then I reach out to people afterwards, just like, and they all like loved it. And one of the women like reposted it and was like, this is a really great group. I just joined it, da 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 da. So I was like,
I love where this conversation is going. However, oh, you're back, huh? Okay. All right, so where were we talking about? He checked the
went
trash.
to the trash.
He's like, maybe it's
oh,
here.
look at him. I wish you could get this.
He's no fool. Okay, so where were we? We were talking about...
Oh, like I thought I was like a shitty like leader or
Right.
whatever, facilitator the other night. And then I had people like, yeah, this is a good group. I really liked it. One woman shared it and was like, this is a really good group. She's led her own type of group before. So I was like, oh, okay,
You're not
maybe
doing
I'm
so
not
bad.
that bad.
Right?
But I don't know. I think that's also like just a part of life. Like you have your ups, you have your downs.
100%.
But how do you like regulate that so you don't? I don't know what I'm asking. But do you know, right?
Like, how do you regulate so you don't have, like...
The extremes,
the
maybe?
extreme of I'm too much, I'm not enough.
Yeah.
Right? There's no easy answer. Part of it is being okay with who we are. Nobody's okay with who they are. But
Well, because there's times where, like, I think you're annoyed with me.
well, that's right? Like the assumptions that we make about things, maybe that person is assuming they're not enough. or they're made to feel like they're not enough, or they're too over the top. You know what I mean? It's all about personal perception.
Yeah, and how other people perceive you too, because I'm sure I'm over the top for some people.
Right. Right. You know what like, I agree with what you're saying, but it's also how they portray it and how you interpret it. Right? Because there are times when you've called me and you're like, what's wrong with me? And I'm like, you're just a confident person. It's okay.
Which is crazy. Crazy.
But here we sit. You know, so I think it's just different depending on circumstances. A part of it is kind of understanding who you are and who you want to be. Right? Like, what are you seeking in life today, tomorrow, next week, next year? I mean, if you feel like you're not enough, who do you need to be more for? For you personally, for your family, for your friends, for your boss? Like, who do you need to be more for? And if you're too much, why do you think you're too much? Somebody tell you that you're too much? Probably not.
Right.
Most people don't say that, right? So it's how we interpret something.
Interesting.
It's all about perception.
I like that.
It's how we interpret what's given to us. So that person should maybe do some values inventory, see what they like about themselves, what kind of
deep,
right?
Some value inventory.
You know, why don't they feel good enough? What is going great? What isn't going great? And maybe those are the areas of life that they focus on for a little bit. You know, if we're not enough in our marriage, then that's where you need to be focusing, right?
I like that.
Have you ever seen like the life balance pie? Probably not. It's like a recovery thing. But you know, you create this pie of the things that are important in your life and you kind of rate like where you're at and where you want to be, right? So let's just say my marriage, I'm at a 2 out of a 10. I need to really work on that. But at work, I'm an 8 out of 10. I'm good. I don't really have to focus on work right now. I need to focus on my marriage. Right?
That makes sense. I like that.
It's all about perception. You just got to break it down.
And a lot of us perceive ourselves
Oh, yeah.
not correctly or...
Nope. And that's the thing. You can practice like standard exercises of like looking in the mirror and telling yourself 3 great things about you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Say, like, do those like affirmations and stuff like work?
The more you say it to yourself, the more you believe it. The more like negative messages you give yourself, the more you believe it.
I'm gonna start looking in the mirror and telling myself I'm skinny.
Okay.
That's delusion.
That's another whole topic.
You're welcome.
But you know what I mean? Like, just like, and I think we've talked about on here is like when you grow up, you're growing up with the messages that you're given. If you're given messages that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, then you grow up believing those, right? So how do you change that thought?
I like that.
Like that comes up all the time in sessions, in groups, and like all the time.
Yeah, that just hit something.
The wheels are turning now, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't know any different. That's what you grew up and you were always told. You know no different. And this is why people in a lot of abusive relationships too, they don't know any different, right? And so that's why it's a pattern of behavior. Until you learn to change it and be confident with who you are and have those successes, it's hard behavior to change. How you feeling about this?
I feel like you just needed a mic drop.
Boom! Neato drop! Just kidding. Oscar's right there.
All right, I like that.
Okay. Well, hopefully I answered your question. And Vit answered your question.
I'm sure that was more of a you question. Someone said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Am I going to be graduated by then with a master's or not yet? I might be.
You should be. There's also a hand in the background.
Working for Serenity.
That's what I was going to say.
I was waiting for you to say that.
I was going to say that.
Okay.
Working here in this office building.
My personal space.
Not this room.
This room's off limits. Well,
Guess we'll find out.
just kidding. But yeah, working as a therapist.
What do you like? I kind of know, but do you want like private practice? Do you want like community mental health? Do you want like macro level, like political stuff?
Whoa there, we're gonna need you to calm back down because I ain't there yet. One of my classes that I could have chose was community psychology, and I didn't like it. So I don't think that's for me. That's the one I chose. I think I chose forensic
I would have too.
instead. Okay, what's macro?
That's like not direct therapy. It's more of like the greater.
No,
I know you're not interested in that. You have no interest in that.
I need one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I see you. Like in one-on-one or running groups.
Yeah,
You
both.
know, both. You know, family counseling, couples counseling.
Private practice, though? Does that mean I'd be your competition?
You're not going to work for me?
How does that work? If I have my own private practice, or I'm just working for your private practice?
You can just work for my private practice. You don't need your own.
What if I wanted my own? Is it? If I do my own, is that competition?
Dang.
Is that what that would be?
Yep.
I don't know. I see how much you work, and I don't know if I want that for myself. I'd rather just
right.
work for you.
Right? Take the money, go home.
That part.
Yeah.
I mean, I can help you with some shit. It's fine, but
Right.
yeah.
All right. So
No.
in 5 years, you're going to be a master's graduate, even though 5 years ago you never even thought about it.
Bro, that's crazy.
Just saying.
And I want my PhD afterwards. And then sky's the limit, because, like, what else can I do after that?
Another PhD.
Period.
More certifications.
I'm sure you'll find something for me.
Not a problem.
Sure, we'll figure it out. All right. Do we think that question was just for me or also you?
5 years, I'm still going to be here.
It's from your administrative assistant.
Oh, Isabella, you're not going to be my admin assistant anymore. You're going to be working here full time with your master's, adding on to Serenity.
What is she in school for? Or what is she?
She
Are we allowed to talk about this?
had a bachelor's in general studies, but she's really about like the holistic.
Yeah.
Because remember, she was here and did like that meditation for us. And like, yeah, she's definitely about that. I'd love to see her get her master's degree.
And you can, because you can like integrate that. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
There you go, Isabella. Get to work.
We're all working at Serenity. When did you realize you wanted to turn experience into a passion for helping people?
Oh, go ahead, Vin. When Jen was like, you need to do this.
Yeah. No. You definitely, I think if, whatever. If you weren't in the picture,
You wouldn't be here.
yeah, I don't think I would be where I am today.
Right.
For sure. Because you kind of like helped push it and like you believed in me. You were like, no, you can absolutely go to school. And I'm like, no, I'm fucking 36, 37.
Right.
Like, it's too late. And you're like, no, it's not. And you're like, I've done this, and this.
Right. Well, and that's the thing, right? Because you were genuinely curious. I think you were like, oh, I'd like to do what you're doing, you know? And I'm like, great, you can do it. And then you asked about like social work degrees, counseling degrees, PhDs. Like, you genuinely explored like this as a possible career path.
Yeah, I think I always like wanted to go to school. I was never the person that people thought I wasn't going to go to school because I always had the good grades. I was always, and then my senior year, I had messed up my ankle really bad. I told I wasn't going to walk again, blah, blah, blah. So naturally, I was like, I'm just going to take a year off. And everyone was like, don't do it. You're not going to go back.
Don't go back.
And they were right. Like,
Yeah.
I fell into nannying. I mean, I was already sort of into it, but it was more full-time, more like in-depth nannying. And it just kept going.
Right. And it was comfortable. And why step outside your comfort zone? You had a good steady job.
Yeah. And then I think after Chris died, that stability, because in nannying, the kids typically outgrow you. Some families will keep you till they're in high school, blah, blah, blah. But the typical family, they don't keep you that long.
Right. It's a good point.
And I think with losing Chris, because like, that was the second income. Like, it was stable. Not that mine hasn't been. I've been a nanny for 20 some years, but it's just.
It added significant value to your lifestyle.
Yeah. And at 37, it was like, do I want, because what am I going to do? Like,
what am I doing for the rest of my life?
Right. Like, do I want to raise or help raise people's children for the rest of my life? I can't even have my own kids.
Right.
And the answer is no. Like, I love kids. I absolutely love what I do.
Right.
But can I imagine being 55, 60, taking care of children and playing on the floor and running around and this, that? No.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I do enjoy, are you laughing?
No.
I thought it was too.
And I genuinely enjoy helping people.
Right.
And I don't know, just, you know.
What was the question? We do digress just a tad.
No, we were on topic. When did you realize you wanted to turn experience into a passion for helping people?
Oh, there you go.
But that didn't happen right away after he died either.
No, that was a good solid year because you started classes in that September of last year, right?
Yeah.
So it was a 1 year.
Oh, he died in September. Yeah. So I'd say that was a solid 10, 11 months, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, classes started and.
Right. You know, but a lot had to fall into place. A lot transpired in the last 18 months for you. Like a lot of bad stuff and a lot of good stuff. But everything needed to fall in place for you to be able to do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? And not everybody has that opportunity. You know, we answered one question earlier about the sadness cycle, right? And like you've been given opportunities that a lot of other people who are in your position wouldn't necessarily have.
Interesting. You always bring so much insight. I love it.
Happy to assist.
I just want to like dig into your brain sometimes.
It's a bad idea. Just saying.
Well, we all have our pasts. All right. That was another one from Isabella. We did this one. Who's more likely to forget they're being recorded? Wait, who do you think, Steve?
Vet.
I really do.
Yeah, you do it all the
Seriously.
time.
I'm way more
Viddy's
self-conscious
back.
than you are.
Back again. Viddy's back.
Back again. But I think that goes back to like, you have a little bit more on the line as well. You're a licensed therapist. You have clients. You
Right. Well, you're also a little more free-spirited.
Wildcard.
Ain't
Therapist.
wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little. Yeah. You were right. I don't know how I was
Free-spirited.
trying to.
You gonna defend yourself on that one, or
No, you're right.
okay? What else do our viewers want to know?
Did we do this one? How do you know if you're actually healing or just distracting yourself? Mm-hmm. I don't think we did, but I think we had one like
Similar, maybe. Okay. You scare me.
What is something the other person says all the time?
There it is. So here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. What does Jen say?
For sure.
I say for sure too. But no, you're for sure. You don't say this a lot on camera, but take the win. I don't know how many times I heard that in therapy.
You're right. Take the win.
Take the win, Vit.
Doesn't matter how big the win is. You freaking take it when it's there.
Take the win. It's actually like in my journal. I was reading
the
it
win.
today and I was like,
Yep.
yeah. What else do you have?
For sure is like one of my biggest ones.
For sure.
Exactly.
The thing is you guys say that all the time.
The thing is.
You see, the thing is.
The thing is.
But the thing is.
Ange says you clock my shit a lot.
Do you feel like I clock your shit a lot?
Not until I watch the episodes. But like when I'm listening to them, I'm like, damn.
Sometimes I do because I know I can with you.
Yeah, but then you do it in such a way though that's like I don't
It's a
even
little more
realize
subtle.
it in person until
Right.
I'm like listening and
Son of a bitch.
and I got Ange in the background like, damn, Jen.
But she usually gets you to come out with what you're really feeling and thinking.
Always. She lives inside my head. It's weird.
Mine too.
Today I literally, was it today?
Depends on what you're going to say.
We'll just say it was today. It was today or yesterday.
Okay.
I literally opened a note to write these down in my phone. And I swear to God, as soon as I hit notes, she texted me and she was like, topics for tonight? Literally,
You're
I was
right
like,
up today.
it was weirdly weird.
Yep. Awkward.
Yeah, you live in my head.
Creepy.
I love it. Ooh. I don't know. This one's hard to answer because it's what topic would make one of you extremely uncomfortable to talk about publicly?
Seriously?
That's what it says.
Did you put that down there?
No. Should have.
You're right, you should have. You'll talk about anything publicly.
There's a couple things that I've shied away from.
Would you like to share the topic or?
Well, like dating after losing someone.
Fair enough.
I haven't wanted to talk too much about that. Not dating at the moment. Just throw it out there.
Put it out there.
What about you?
Me.
You, yourself, and I. One thing.
I don't know. I haven't gotten too personal with stuff. I mean, I feel like I did a little bit today, but talking about like the kids and the trauma, but
A little bit. In due time.
all in good time.
In due time. We still have the shocking thing. We said that though, right?
Yeah, we're
Nothing's
going to
really
come back to that.
shocking.
Nothing's really shocking.
The most shocking thing is that we're here. Literally. It still shocks me sometimes. How has your friendship changed since starting the podcast?
Whoa. Well, it's grown.
Yeah.
I've relaxed a bit more.
You have. I'm really proud of you.
Like, I've really kind of come along.
You really have.
Yeah.
I'm super proud of you in that aspect because less than a year ago, I couldn't even get you to go to dinner.
You're right.
You were like bugging out. Every time I mentioned it, you could tell inside she was like twitching.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
Oh, my mic, sorry.
Don't touch the mic. What would make us uncomfortable? Conversations?
No.
Topics? What?
How has our friendship changed?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, since starting the podcast.
I think it's definitely grown. You know, you've learned more about me
I've learned more about you.
because I knew a lot about you.
Right. That might be one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've grown.
You've grown to love Oscar.
I do. There's that.
There's
yeah,
that.
like, there's that.
There's that. That's what it is.
But yeah, like I know some of your family. Like I know, like
Right.
there's just a different understanding of you.
Yeah. Outside the therapy
Yeah.
realm, if you will.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Yeah.
I like it. I love it.
Solid. Good questions.
Want some more of it? Sorry. This one's kind of along the same lines.
Okay.
Has the podcast ever changed how you see each other as friends?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No, but it's an interesting
Only
question.
in a good way. It has in a good way. Because it's allowed me to see you in a different light.
Right.
So yeah, I think only in positive ways. No,
Right. Nothing
no negative
negative
ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably one of my most stable friends.
Thanks, man.
One or two.
I am stable. According to the wild card.
Doesn't take much to be stable around me, but you know.
Exactly my point.
Okay, this is the last one.
All right.
What episode was the hardest emotionally for you both to record?
Oh, I know. Do you know which one?
I think I know.
I would say the suicide one.
I was gonna say that one.
Yeah.
That makes 3.
Yeah.
That was a tough episode for sure. Diving into a lot of personal feelings and
That one was hard.
it was tough.
And I think it was even harder for me to rewatch it
Yep.
because filming it was one thing. I was kind of in the moment,
Right.
but then having to listen to it and watch it was,
Really admit where you were.
yeah, it hit me differently than when we were filming it, which a lot of these episodes do. Like when I rewatch them,
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. But,
Yeah.
you know, yes, sir.
So in saying that, like that one hit you and made you rethink some stuff and everything, do you have a different perspective on people who are suicidal now in the process and how you would approach it?
Yes, but not because of the podcast. Probably because of personal experience, in my opinion, to you.
Well, yeah, not because of the podcast, but like suicide in general, just because of my experience has.
But listening to your experience and then realizing what you went through.
Oh.
Because you don't internalize it when you're going through it, but you listen to it afterwards.
Who's the therapist here?
I've taught him well.
I don't know. I feel like it has. But I never thought about it until now.
Right.
So it's like, you know.
Well, you just said like it was hard to watch it again and what I went through and everything. So if you went through a hard time in the future, I think you would reassess that situation a little bit differently than you had in the past. You wouldn't go into the death spiral.
Yeah. But I also think experiencing someone who committed suicide after I went through what I went through also showed me a different side of it. Because when they did it, it was very much like, that was selfish as fuck. Like, why did they do that? So then when I go back and look at my reasons, that it was also, I was being selfish. Like suicide affects a lot of people around you. And when you're in, and that's what kind of messes me up because I've been there. So when you're in that moment, you don't care about the other people.
Yep.
But then being on the other side of suicide, when someone committed suicide in my life, it was like, how could they do that?
Right.
Which kind of messed me up a little because I'm like,
I thought
I
that,
understand
like,
how
yeah.
they did it, but then it's still like, how would they do that to me and us?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a messed up topic, man. Like there is no easy way to have it, but that was a very difficult episode for sure.
Yeah.
And I can even say that I probably wasn't fully honest to the extent that I could have been in it.
I don't think I realized how much it affected you till after. Do you know the night I'm talking about when we were going to watch it? We were puzzling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough topic.
Yeah, it's not
Nobody's proud of where they were, the thoughts that they had.
right.
But
I'm here and it's good.
I know I have that sticker on my my whiteboard in my office. Still here, still strong. Or still strong, still here. I don't know.
Period. One or the other.
One or the
It's
other.
fine.
But it's a good reminder.
All right.
We fight our battles.
We do.
Okay, so can we end on a happier note or like?
Right.
Vic.
Like,
Here we go. Get some jokes
yeah,
in.
Steve.
Hey, Vit. I once got in a fight with a broken elevator. It was wrong on so many levels.
Don't laugh.
No, I love
Give us another
funny
one.
jokes. Oh, she wasn't a fan of that one.
It wasn't. Give me another one.
Hey, Vit.
Yep.
What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
I knew that one.
Oh, that's a good one. Not you raising your
I
hand.
was like, pick me.
Hey, Vit.
Yeah, Steve.
I don't play soccer for the sport. I'm just in it for the kicks.
Oh my God.
That was a good one. We ended on a good note.
That was the best. The good note that we're ending on.
Well, now that you're being a buzzkill, no. Sheesh. All right, well, hit it home.
Hey, Vit.
Yes, Steve.
I only know 25 letters in the alphabet. I don't know why.
Dude, I should have known that one and I didn't. Did you?
No.
All right, well.
That's a wrap. Now you know a whole bunch more about Vit and I. Keep sending the questions in. We'll answer them
I like the
to the best of our abilities.
Yeah, no promises. That's a wrap for the Therapist and the Wildcard. One of us brings the therapy, and the other brings the chaos. Together, we'll be back with more laughter, healing, and everything in between.